Hold up.
Hey guys, it's Jaden from Tech for Days, and today we're here with another amazing Esky product. Now, this is something that I've been wanting for a long time. This is a super slim USB 2.0 slot-in DVDRW drive. It's external, and now this is extremely perfect, and I'm probably one of the most fit people to actually review this out there. I have the 21.5-inch iMac, and of course they eliminated the optical drive in 2012, so now the iMac line no longer has built-in optical drives. So now I can actually have an external one and still play DVDs if I need to. And this is made by Esky, which is their technology brand, by His Gadget, because His Gadget is just an amazing company. They have super cool tech. Definitely check them out. I'll leave a link to purchase this below, and you can go ahead and click on their seller store and check out some of the awesome stuff they have. Now, this thing is extremely affordable, and it's pretty awesome. It matches my iMac perfectly. It has the same silver color, and even down to the wire looks like an Apple cable. So it definitely looks like the Apple branded one. It is USB 2.0, which doesn't necessarily matter because, you know, I would probably just play discs off of it, so I wouldn't really care about the speed, since the speed really determines in the optical drive, or the spinning thing, whatever it's called, itself. So this is just the box. It's pretty plain and simple. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this thing open. Now, as we go ahead and open this thing up, I do want to let you guys know that this thing only goes for $29.99, and you can still burn discs on it. It's exactly like the Apple Superdrive, except a lot cheaper. It's 50 bucks cheaper because the Apple one is about 79 and this one's 29. So that's around 50 bucks cheaper for the same capabilities and basically the same look. As you guys will see right here, we'll lift it out of its protective packaging and I'll show you guys how it looks. So right here we have the Esky, or Electronic Sky slot drive. It looks exactly like the Apple one, and it still has some of the aluminum features. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure if this part I should say is aluminum. It appears to be a plastic, which is totally fine. It still looks just as great, and I think it is plastic because this is significantly warmer than the bottom, which is definitely aluminum. And here's the cable that I was showing you guys, that it looks exactly like the Apple cable to charge your phone, so I think that's a really nice touch. And for 50 bucks more, you basically just sacrifice the, you know, Apple name, maybe some of the Apple functionality, and just the aluminum. That's it, which is really nothing, and it functions the same way as the Apple one, but we just don't know if it functions just as well, which is why we would have to test it out in this review. Now, it does have a little drive right here, and when you plug it in, it actually just makes a little noise to let you know that it's activated. And there's some instructions in here that also have a little warranty card as well. So that's just all that's left in the box. And we're gonna go ahead and go to my iMac and plug this thing in so I can show you guys the color comparison and just how it looks next to my iMac. And I'll show you guys the little noise it makes when it turns on to actually let you know that it's working. And we'll go ahead and just take a look at it. So guys, here we are at my iMac. I'm gonna go ahead and power it on, or it's already on actually, so I'll go ahead and open it up. And I'm gonna go ahead and plug this thing into my USB 3.0 drive. So this is USB 2.0 compatible, so there's gonna be no problem here. So I'm gonna just place it right here and listen for the noise when I plug this in. It's kind of interesting. So it makes a little noise, so you know it's working. It just checks if there's any disk in it, and you can simply just keep it plugged in. It doesn't bother your Mac at all. It's just connected, and you can go ahead and plug in a CD or a DVD and play whatever the heck you want to play. So guys, here's a tiny sneak peek of my setup. I'm thinking of doing a setup / desk tour pretty soon. My desk is nothing to look at, but what's on top of it is kind of the main surprise. Obviously I have an iMac, you guys can tell, so it looks very, very nice. The external Esky drive looks really cool. So as you can see, it matches really, really nicely with the Mac. I definitely think Esky did a really, really good job, or His Gadget. They sell Esky and a bunch of different branded products. And I actually tried it out and I put in a media disc to play some music. iTunes opened up right away and it asked me if I wanted to import it. Now, one thing or one con that I think that's kind of unfortunate is that if you kind of even go like this, the drive kind of starts making noise. So, you know, the disc is really close to the top and it bends a little bit. So if you guys, I'll zoom in on this. Zoom in a little bit. If it kind of bends very easily. Now that's kind of one of the cons. If you don't crap out the 80 bucks for the Apple one, you do have to deal with some of that. So this is not real metal, so you know, it's kind of like the Apple one. It looks pretty similar. I think it matches pretty exact, to be honest. And then the other con is it's really loud. This thing is loud, louder than my iMac, and the iMac runs pretty silent. Just a little bit of noise. It overpowers the sound of my hard drives, and I have 3 plugged in at the same time, both USB 3.0 and both actually pretty much working at the same time. So it's kind of loud, which is a little bit unfortunate. It might just be my model, but I think it definitely can be a little bit quieter. So that's it for this review. This thing works pretty good. It's plugged straight into my iMac. Does a very good job. Of course, it reads and it writes. Does it well. Does it okay, I think. And that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, again, I say this all the time, just go ahead, ask me below. I'll answer them if I didn't answer them in this video.